What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns coming at you with another video, another wrestling video, and this is going to be a new one on the channel that I thought about a while ago, and we are finally doing it. We are going to be doing my top 10 moments in wrestling that I have seen live and in person. So it ranges from all over the place. As long as I was at the event, it counts for this video. And no, we are not going to be ranking them because, quite frankly, I can't rank them. And is it a cop-out? Yes, it is. But I can't possibly rank these 10. All of these moments have such special places in my heart. And yeah, with that being said, let's dive right in. And two of these moments are very recent and you have seen them on the channel. So we are going to be starting with those two. The first of the two, Mr. Monday Night Messiah, Mr. Seth Rollins himself, playing the internet, playing the dirt sheets, even though, as we got closer to SummerSlam, I said, he might be faking this one, but still, you didn't know for sure. Seth Rollins coming out to ruin CM Punk's glorious moment of winning the World Heavyweight Championship and cashing in on him at SummerSlam 2025, the first two-night SummerSlam. You saw the video. I lost my mind, but it was an awesome moment to see live. It was my second cash-in. We'll get to the other one in a minute. And yeah, Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. We had an idea he was coming, but you can never be really sure with Seth. And yeah, that is number 1 of 10 on my top 10 live list. The second of the most recent live good moments was, you saw it also, me losing my mind over the return of the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. It was 2 years to the event since we saw Brock. 2 years. And I don't care what anybody says. Nobody in that stadium knew or thought Brock Lesnar was coming out in that moment. There's just no way. I figured maybe something was going to happen, but then the match ended, and I was like, okay, maybe they'll just let us see Cena walk off and have a moment with him. No. That music hit, and everybody lost their mind over it. Brock coming back definitely had to make this list. Next, we will go to the other Money in the Bank cash-in that I have seen in person. WrestleMania 40, the Night 2 opener of Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre took down Seth Rollins. Us McIntyre fans finally thought he had the big one until he decided to attack and anger CM Punk. And then CM Punk beat him up. And then Damian Priest came out and cashed in his Money in the Bank. I'm still not over it to this day. Shout out Jordan, meeting your family. That was awesome that night. You guys were consoling me. I was so upset. But even though that moment didn't go exactly my way, it's still awesome to see a Money in the Bank cash in, especially at WrestleMania in Philadelphia. So that's number 3 on my list. We will stick to Mania 40 for this next one, and if you couldn't figure out where I was going with this one, I don't know what you were really thinking, but obviously it's Bayley versus Io. No, I'm just kidding. Probably, maybe, definitely probably, the best ending in WrestleMania history? Question mark? It might be debatable. Seth is up there with the cash-in at 31, but Cody Rhodes defeating Roman Reigns with the help of John Cena, The Undertaker, and The Rock getting involved, and the Usos, and Solo. We figured Cena was coming out to help Cody. He did. He took out Solo. Then we figured The Rock was coming out to take out Cena. The Rock did. We were all waiting for that glass to shatter. And then we hear gong. And we're all like, nobody saw that coming. And if you did, you are a liar. Because nobody saw The Undertaker chokeslamming Rock in 2024. That's number 4 moment on my list. We're going to go to WrestleMania 35 for the next 3. So let's start off there. Kofi Mania. Something that wasn't supposed to happen, that ended up happening because Mustafa Ali got injured. Was it not supposed to happen? Yes. Was it an amazing moment? Absolutely. Heading in, I wasn't sure if they were going to pull the trigger. I thought maybe Daniel Bryan was going to win and retain, but they let Kofi Kingston win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 35, and we were all going nuts in the crowd, hugging each other, jumping up and down. Random people I never met before, just hugging them. Everyone was beyond excited. It was an awesome moment. The title reign wasn't great, sure, but like in that moment, you're like, wow, Kofi Kingston is WWE Champion, and we are halfway through my list. Next moment from WrestleMania 35 was the opening. And this match wasn't supposed to open. But good old Brock Lesnar said, well, if I'm not going on last, put me on first so I can get out of here. Thank you, Brock. We appreciate that because this was an awesome opener to WrestleMania 35. Seth Rollins slaying the Beast. Seth Rollins almost passing out during his entrance. He has talked about that before, so you can go look at that. Seth Rollins slaying the Beast and winning I think it was the Universal Championship at that point. Awesome. It wasn't supposed to happen in that moment, so the crowd was going nuts. Match was only like 5 minutes in total, but that moment itself, Seth hoisting the belt, doing the twirl, awesome. And I think we saw Brock Lesnar's jet leave like an hour later. I still think to this day that was Brock. But yes, Seth Rollins slaying the Beast at WrestleMania 35 in the opener, which was amazing, and that's number 6. Alright, last moment I have from WrestleMania 35 in New Jersey at MetLife. A certain Elias came out to have a musical performance, and the rumors heading into the week, who's going to interrupt? The Undertaker's name was floated around. A bunch of names were floated around. I believe even John Cena's name was floated around, but not this version of John Cena. Nobody saw that one coming. Thugonomics John Cena, and he roasted Elias like there was no tomorrow. It was an awesome moment. Nobody saw it coming, because maybe we saw Cena coming to do an appearance at Mania because he had the streak going to that point. But the Thugonomics Cena, nobody, and I mean nobody, saw that coming. And that is number 7 on my list. We have 3 more. Number 8 and 9 are from the 2020 Royal Rumble in Houston, Texas. Probably one of the best men's rumbles in history. Am I a little biased because I was there? Yes. But it was an awesome rumble because of these 2 things and other things. We'll go into this one first. Drew McIntyre finally climbing the mountain, the first step of getting to that title. He won it from no one, yes. But Drew McIntyre winning the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble was absolutely amazing. We kind of figured it was coming, but like in wrestling, you don't know it's going to happen until it officially happens. So I was going crazy. There was one other guy I wanted to win, but I didn't even know he was going to be in there. We'll get to that very shortly. But Drew McIntyre finally getting his moment and winning the Royal Rumble in front of that crazy crowd was awesome. And that's number 8 on my list. Number 9 on this list comes from that same show, and you think you know me. Of course it's that. That might be my number 1 moment. Not even gonna lie to you, I can't rank these. But Edge coming back in 2020 at the Men's Royal Rumble. There were rumblings, sure, but if he didn't come back, nobody would fault him for it. But he came back to an awesome reaction. He hit that ring like no time passed. And yeah, at that moment, the moments heading in, I was like, Drew McIntyre, all the way. It's got to be Drew. But then Edge came, and I'm like, you know, if Edge won this Rumble, I wouldn't be mad. And I think it all worked out in the end. Edge came in 3rd, Drew won. It all worked out. But hearing that music hit and me losing my mind, pretty much blacking out, was an incredible moment.
You think you know?
And I didn't forget AEW. I haven't been to as many AEW shows as WWE, but there is one moment in my mind that sticks out from AEW Full Gear 2022 at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It was pretty much a no-holds-barred, anything-goes tag team match between Sting, Darby Allin, Jay Lethal, and Jeff Jarrett. Now, we're watching this match. It's just pure chaos. We see Sting and Jay Lethal start fighting, like, towards our section. All of a sudden, they both hop over, and they're coming up the steps. And we're like, whoa. We're like, they're about to fight right behind us. The row behind us, they were fighting. So the guys that I met that night, they were like, what do we do? What do we do? I'm like, guys, come down here. Like, just crowd down here. We'll be fine. We'll make it work. So they hopped over. We're like all on top of each other, but we're watching. We're like, whoa. I'm so close. Jay Lethal's sweat got on me, but I was like, this is insane. But I've never had that in my wrestling fandom. The guys fight like right next to me. That was awesome, and that's a good way to end this video. And those are my top 10 moments that I've seen live in wrestling. Comment below the moments that stuck out to you when you were live at a show. I gotta say it, looking back at this list, I've been blessed to have these awesome moments. I've seen a lot of last matches in person. I've seen Stone Cold's last match, Batista's last match, Triple H's last WrestleMania match, Kurt Angle's last match in person. You can't get much better than that, folks. You really can't. I've been lucky with my wrestling appearances. I've gotten a lot of great moments. But like I said, comment below. What are some of yours? You probably went to different shows than me, so sound off. But until next time, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Plenty more content coming, folks. And until next time, I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we will see you in the next one. Later.